So guys, let's start our array DSA part 43. Okay, and in this today's part 43 of array DSA, I am telling you about sort an array after applying the given equation. Okay, I am telling you about it in today's array DSA part 43. So let's start and let's talk about it. What is the sort an array after applying to the given equation? And in today's video, there is also be an coding, okay, of the C++. So now let's start and let's understand it. Now it has been given me one integer array, okay, by the name of ARR, in which he sorted in ascending order. All the people know what is the meaning of ascending, means small to bigger. Along with it has been also given me three integers. First integer name is A, second integer name is B, and third integer name is C. And our task is to transform each element X in the array using quadratic function A multiplied by rounded bracket x2 plus B multiplied by x plus C. Means here we first of all A integer multiplied by x2, then we will plus it with B integer, then we will multiply with x, and then we will be plus it with a C integer. After applying this transformation to every element, we want to return the modified array in sorted array, okay. Now order example has been given me also. Here you see the example. Here he gave one int, means array, integer array, in which he wrote in down -4, -2, 0, 2 and 4, and then here he gave one A integer in which he wrote down 1, and then here he wrote down B integer in which he wrote down 3, and then here he gave one C integer in which he wrote down 5. Means that here first of all he gave a integer array by the name of ARR, in which he wrote down -1, -2 and 0 and 2 and 4, and then here he gave one integer by the name of A, in which he wrote down 1, and then he gave one more integer by the name of B, in which he wrote down 3, and then he gave one more integer by the name of C, in which he wrote down 5, and the output I'm coming 3, 5, 9, 15, 33. Okay, if you see here, why this type of output I'm coming? Because after applying f x equals to 1 multiplied by x 2 plus 2 multiplied by x plus 5 to each x, we get the 3, 5, 9, 15, 33. After sorting this array, the array will become 3, 5, 9, 15, 33. So I hope you understand. It has been given me second example also. If you see this second example, here get an integer array in which it wrote down -3, -1, 2 and 4, and then here get an integer by the name of A, in which he wrote down -1, and then here get one second integer in which he wrote down 0, and then here get one integer one more by the name of C, in which he wrote down 0. Okay, and the output is coming -16, -9, -4 and -1. Why? Because after applying fx equals to -1 multiplied by x2 to each x, we get a -9, -1 and -14 and -6. After sorting this array, the array will becomes -16, -9, -4 and -1. So this second example I have also be explained you this second example. So now let's understand our third example. So here is our integer array by the name of ARR, in which he wrote down -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here he gave an integer by the name of A, in which he wrote down -1, and then here he gave one more integer by the name of B, in which he wrote down 2, and then here he gave one more integer by the name of C, in which he wrote down -1, and the output is coming -9, -4, -4, -1, -1 and 0. So I hope you understood these 3 to 3 arrays. Now in today's video, in today's live stream, I'm telling you about the apply the equation and sort O and multiply by log n, time and 0 and space, and we are using two pointers also, 0 and time and 0 and space. Now brute force approach, only apply the equation and sort O n multiply by log n, time and O1 space. Our idea is to directly transform our each element in the array For example, for each element x and arr, apply the given equation, means a multiplied by x2 plus b multiplied by x plus c, the place, and then we sort our in ascending order, means in the smallest to biggest. Okay, so here give me the one C++ code. So let's run the C++ code, and the output will become 3, 5, 9, 15 and 33. Let me show you. So when let's do this, let's run this code, let's come on our applet, because we are using the applet, and we open our C++ file which we created in the previous live stream, and then I am pasting this code here. So now let's explain you this code. First of all, what we do in code, there is one C++ code to sort an array after applying equation and using brute force approach. And now here in the 7 till 9 line, here we define one function to apply quadratic transformation. Then in the 12 till 14 line, here we did one function to transform and sort the array in place. And then in 17 to 90 line, here I applied the transformation in place. And then in 22 till 39 line, here we sort our transformed array. And now let's see the running code. So when I run this code, let's see the output of it. So now it is giving me the output 3, 5, 9, 15 and 33. Okay, if you see here, so why it is giving me this type of output, let me explain you. Because first of all, here we get one integer array. Here we get one integer array in which we wrote it on -4, -2, 0, 2, 4, and then here I create a first integer by the name of a, int a, and then int b, int c. Here are the coefficients of the quadratic equation. Okay, this is our int a, int b. Here you have 3 integers, means int a, and then int b, int 3, means first you get an integer, first integer by the name of a, in which you wrote 1, and then second here you get one more integer by the name of b, in which you wrote it down 3, and then here you get one more integer by the name of c, in which you wrote it down 5. So here you can see it. I hope you understand till here. Now let's minimize the expected approach using 2 pointers, 0 in time and 0 in space. Means the idea is to use the fact that input array is sorted and apply a 2 pointer approach. After applying the quadratic transformation to each element, the smallest and largest values will always be at the ends of the array. Why? Because the equation given is parabolic. So the result of applying it to sorted the array will result in an array that will have a maximum, minimum with the sub-arrays to its left and right sorted. Now we have one process from both ends using 2 pointers, left and right, moving towards each other by comparing the transform values of ARR left and ARR right. We can fill a new array, new ARR starting either from the front or the back, depending on whether the coefficient A is one positive or negative. The observation here is A greater than or equal to 0, the largest value will be at the end, while if A less than 0, is one largest value will be at the beginning. It is one steps to implement the above idea. There it has been given me some steps, like first start by initializing 2 pointers, left at the beginning and right at the end of the array. Then create a new array of the same size to store the transform and store the values. Now determine the index where you will start filling new ARR based on whether A is positive or negative. Then loop through the array using left and right pointers, comparing the transform values of ARR left and ARR right. Then depending on the sign of A and the place the larger of the two values at the appropriate position in new ARR. Then after processing all the elements, copy the sorted values from new ARR back to the original array. Then finally it returns the modify ARR containing the transform and sorted values. Okay. Now it has been given me one C++ code, so let's run this C++ code. So it gives you the output 3, 5, 9, 15, 33. Let me show you. Let's run it. So now when I run it, so now here it is taking a time, so you can hear this type of output I'm coming by, because here we create a one integer in which I wrote in on -4, -2, 0 and 2, 4. Then here I create a one integer by the name of a, in I write 1, and then second here I create a int in by the name of b, and I wrote it down 3, and then here I create a one more integer by the name of c, in which I wrote it down 5. So here you can see it, and now let's explain the code. This is one C++ code to sort array after applying equation using two pointer approach. So first of all, in the 7 to 9 line here, there is a one function to apply quadratic transformation, and then in 12 till 18 line here I define a function to transform and sort the array. Then in 22 till 26 line here there is one two pointer approach to fill new ARR from end to start, end or start. Then here in the 29 till 36 line here I fill from end, and then in the 39 till 47 line here I fill from start, and then in the 50 till 69 line here I assign the values back to the ARR. ARR is our integer array, like I have told you. So here you can see in today's video, in the today's live stream, I told you about how to sort an array after applying the given equation. So I hope you enjoy today's part 43. Okay, and part 43, and in today's part 43 I told you about a sort an array after applying the given equation. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy, so like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to all the notification bell also, so you do never miss our these type of live streams on the channel. So now let's meet you in the next live stream and next very amazing live stream on this channel of the Code with PK. So for today, goodbye.